o alguien me dio ese teléfono y me conoce a mí, pero que yo soy serio, honesto y yo no voy a trabajar.
Creo que todos esos mensajes muy bonitos, aunque yo no les responda, los veo, lo valoro mucho, lo aprecio mucho y he estado recuperándome. Y no le había dicho anteriormente videos porque he estado teniendo muchas recaídas y es parte del proceso. Y nada, te vengo a ser real, la depresión existe y es muy fuerte. O sea, para tú lidiar con la depresión, tú tienes que tener como esa fuerza de voluntad para tú salir adelante, no solamente con ayuda profesional.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor. Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
He's off on that one. Outside Holiday. From downtown, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Porzingis misses.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. And he buries his first look.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Now Holiday. Knocked loose. Outside White. The kick to Tatum. There's the triple. Dort grabs the miss. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
They get it again. Holmgren. Can't hit from in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Up top, Holmgren. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Holmgren's got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Here's Holiday. Still without a bucket. Porzingis sets a screen. Down low. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Porzingis. 17-foot shot on the way.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
It's stolen by Tatum. Here we go, all alone. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And both free throws good for Brown. Thunder leading by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Holiday. Tatum from long range. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 9.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a hot pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
To the inside. What a finish from Porzingis.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
To the paint. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Thunder foul.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Outside Tatum. Up top Brown. And again Boston with the triple.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Another shot. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Right side Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So it's Oklahoma City now. 3-point lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Drew Holiday.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. And here they come. Left side Williams. Driving to the basket. Tatum with a steal. Inside. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 7.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Celtics trail by 3. Brown with it. And it's Dort picking him up. White on the wing. Fires for 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Count the basket. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. 6 to shoot. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the Celtics another 3.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from 3-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boston making a switch here. Outside Craig. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Dort. Now Hartenstein. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Double team on Holiday. That's tipped. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And the basket by Holiday. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Outside, Williams. To the inside. It's stolen by Holiday. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Holiday with the ball. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits. Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein, no good.
Oh, you have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you love to see him use his size in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander to stop the run. Hartenstein, no good. Celtics lead by 4. Porzingis surveying the floor. Oh, Porzingis getting all the way to the iron.
Wow, Kristaps Porzingis puts the ball on the floor, gets right to the cup.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, B.A., this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Now here's Holiday. Five on the clock. Pass to White. The three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trail by 4.
Boston foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2. Williams.
He hits the second from the line. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Holmgren. And it's Williams off the drive. Fires from deep. Holiday grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Pass to Holmgren. Takes a 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got 13. Tatum from long range. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done.
The Celtics, 39.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Nice try. It's all good. Celtic substitution. Number 8.
On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oklahoma City on D. To the paint. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 2-point game. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Screen by Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Holiday with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up. Stolen by Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, misses the dunk. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Tatum. Tatum to the rack. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Caruso outside. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. To tie it up. Boston pulls it in. Right side, White. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Thunder trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. Needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Nice move. Great D that time from Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. Out to the right wing. They set a pick to take the lead. And it's laid up and in by Holmgren. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Holmgren. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game. Thunder with a lead. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. 4 on the clock. Lets it go. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston on offense. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Tatum. The Thunder making their last shot. Brown with a screen. Here's Holiday.
But Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Here's Tatum. Deflects the pass. Dort with a steal. Off the mark. And so the Thunder take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Alan.
We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Nice defense from Dort. And the Thunder with possession. It's a three-point game. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. No good with the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Brown with bad intentions on that drive.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task.
Hello, bad Yoshi. Hello, guy.
Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
Right now for Celtics Entertainment.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Here's White. Down low. Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
Pass to Dort. Williams looking around. Back to Dort. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Porzingis with the steal. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Holmgren the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And the dunk by Porzingis. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. And taken away by Brown. Here's Porzingis, the fast break change. Outside Holiday. Brown outside. Tatum down low. The layup missed. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Holmgren. There's a good screen. Inside. Dort. Right side, Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Now here's Tatum. The screen from Brown. Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, the dunk looks so easy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Caruso. It's stolen by White. Here's Tatum. Nice D from Williams. Here's Holmgren. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. White looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Screened by Porzingis. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Shoots over Holmgren. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Now, here's Dort. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Dagnall said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Boston trailing. To the middle. Holmgren with the steal. And it's Jordan off the drive. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Boston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the wing. From deep, Williams. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed a second after making his first. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. The Celtics with the lead. Screen by Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Outside, Porzingis for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Celtics leading by 4. Down low. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
And the the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Caruso looking for an opening. Back to Holmgren. Off target with his three. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Back to Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Thunder trailing by 11. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. The screen from Brown. Tatum on the wing. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now Tatum. He's got 5. There's the lob to Brown. And stolen by Williams.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Horford gets the bucket.
Big Al wasting no time there. Nice looking shot.
Williams with the ball. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. The Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Third team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. To the inside. And finished off by Brown.
Way above the rim. JB feeling it.
Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. Tatum using his size inside.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Outside, White. Back to Brown. It doesn't go for him. Williams with the defensive effort. Thunder trailing by 11. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Outside Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Over in the corner, White. Outside, Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Drew Howard.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Caruso. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Can't give separation to Porzingis, especially with his size. It's a nice touch there.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Here's Holmgren. And here is Dort. Pass to Williams. Taken away. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. White left side. Poke loose. It's stolen by Dort. Outside Williams. And here is Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. Mr. Porzingis. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
On the wing, Williams. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Celtics leading by 8. The kick out to Holiday. Williams with the defensive effort.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Thunder trailing by 8. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. A wide open look here for Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out of it.
Outside, Porzingis. Driving inside. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
6 to shoot. The kick out to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Williams with the ball. Out guarded by Tatum. Outside Williams. Inside. Porzingis with the steal. Outside White. Mr. Porzingis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair. Say it with me now. SGA. Get it done.
19 seconds left in the fourth. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Williams up on top. Back to Caruso. Shoots over White. Offline. So we see Boston get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg...
Nice. It's all about trust out here in the proving